What's up, JEFusion fans? This is Phil back again with another Kamen Rider Revised video, and as you can see, we are here once again at the TV Asahi official Kamen Rider Revised website, and we are looking at Kamen Rider Jeanne. So right after today's episode, yes, this recording is on the same day as the episode of Kamen Rider Revised, where Kamen Rider Jeanne made her debut. So immediately, Toei and TV Asahi have updated this page, and we are going to look at Kamen Rider Jeanne's stats. So we are going to start here with Kamen Rider Jeanne Cobra Genome, because of course this is the form that she has so far. So we are going to look at her stats first, and then we're going to look at the parts later. And as you can see, number 7 is actually Lovekov herself. Now, I'll explain more about Lovekov later. So for her specs, Kamen Rider Jeanne is 194 centimeters. She's over 6 feet tall. She's 62.5 kilograms, about 120 pounds. Punching power and kicking power are about the same at 36.2 and 36.5 tons respectively. Now, with these stats, I believe she's much more powerful than Kamen Rider Demons at base form. So I'm actually going to go back a little bit. So just to compare, so Kamen Rider Demons, right? So we're gonna go back. So Spider Genome. So again, we're just looking at base forms here. Okay, so she does have a higher punching power than Demons at base form, because Kamen Rider Demons has 19.2 tons, but Demon still has strong kicking power at 42.1. Okay, then. No problem. But comparing a little bit with the Revi and Vice. There we go. So Vice, Revi Rex Genome. So 8.9 tons, 32.1 ton kick. Okay. So definitely much more powerful than Revi in his base form. And I believe Vice will have the same. Now, again, we're just looking at base forms here. No other form changes and power-ups just yet. Yep. Much more powerful than Vice. So comparing to Kamen Rider Evil first, and then we'll go into Live later. So Kamen Rider Evil Bat Genome. There we go. So he has, okay, 15 tons, 15.8 tons punch, 37.5 tons kick. So slightly stronger kicking power. And Kamen Rider Live has about, so that genome again. Okay, 20.5 and 40.6 tons. Not so again, at least for punching power, I'd say Jan is the strongest in that regard. Although for kicking power, she is, however, outclassed by Kamen Rider Life and Kamen Rider Demons. Okay, but yeah, definitely not one you want to mess with. So again, Kamen Rider Jeanne at this point is already much stronger than a lot of powered up riders, I'd say. So yeah, 36.2 tons of punching power and 36.5 tons kicking power. So rarely do we see Kamen Riders with equal amounts of punching and kicking power, although you can see that there are some slight differences, but as far as I know, Yeah, they're basically that close to each other that they're basically equal in strength. So jumping power is 27.1 meters in a single bound. Running speed is 2.6 or 100 meters in 2.6 seconds, so she is quite fast. Her finishing abilities or finishing moves, so Cobra stamping finish or stamping mash, Cobra uh, liberal smash. Wow. So I believe she did use the Cobra stamping smash during her debut. So she used it against a level 2 dead man. So I repeat, she was able to finish off a level 2 dead man with this kind of rider kick. And her rider kick isn't really that typical jumping sidekick style, although it could be performed possibly. But what I see here is an overhead smashing kick. Imagine something like Kamen Rider Garen's kick, but used using only one leg and then hitting the enemy straight on the head. So that's how Jan's rider kick is performed. So now let's take a look at her suit and what they do. So Olia head, Orlean head. Ah, so yeah. So indeed, Kamen Rider Jan is based of Joan of Arc. So from Orleans, right? So that's the head, nothing much there. The chest, Cobra, Deco breast. So the symbol mark, yes, is a cobra. Yeah, not much there, but yes, it does serve to protect, I guess. Uh, Revolutionary power ribbon. Okay, revolutionary power ribbon. I think they should have been revolutionary, but okay. So these apparently transfer energy. Okay, so this is like how you would say, like tubes, or well, if you imagine like a Kamen Rider Fize's photon lines across his suit, so it functions like that. Okay, so according to that, it also transfers energy very quick. Revolutionary gloves. So of course, Sakura is a karate practitioner, so this does, of course, help to increase her punching power. Number 5, revolutionary leg. Now, if we look at her legs, so her boots are really really high leg type. Okay, so we have yeah, it of course it increases her speed, evasion, kicking abilities, so everything that you would expect upgraded in the legs. Revolutionary boots, so using the Libera driver. So of course we transfer energy into the boots to perform the rider kicks, of course. So yes, this is strong enough to defeat a higher level dead man. So number 7 is Lovekov. So I have posted about Lovekov earlier. If you want to see that, I'm gonna put it in the link down in the description. So this is Sakura's personal demon. However, uh, upon seeing Lovekov in action, she is weak. She doesn't have the capability to fight like Vice. So, with under the influence of the Vice stamp, uh, so たまに毒を吐くおてんば娘. So, a chatty girl. So, this article identifies Lovekov as a girl. Makes sense. So, quite playful sometimes. So, she does sometimes like say stuff that are, you know, not necessarily good. So, anyways, yes, revolnary arm. So, the arm parts, yes. Like the revol boots, so they transfer energy. So again, for punches. So Libera Driver. So again, this is her transformation device. And number 10 is Global Genosuits. So this is the bodysuit. So suit Libera Up. Liberal Up. Okay, so the transformation is called Liberal Up. So again, infusing animal DNA or organism DNA. So yeah, from here on, Sakura transforms into Kamen Rider Jeanne. So some other notes that I've noticed upon seeing Kamen Rider Jeanne in action. So she does use high speed attacks, especially when she's about to perform her finishers. She moves faster than usual, and so far she uses bare hands. She doesn't have weapons yet, but by the next episode she'll be able to use the Kujaku genome or the peacock genome, so watch out for that. So yeah, in that regard, she does function like Kamen Rider demons. As I've said in the previous video, I'd probably link it down in the description as well. So yeah, she doesn't have personal weapons, but she is able to use other vice stamps as weapons. So again, what we have so far are the peacock and the turtle vice stamps. So there we go. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video about Kamen Rider Jeanne Cobra Genome. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please do leave a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JEFusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you on the next video.